The world has always watched the dynamic relationship between David Beckham and Prince William. From their public appearances at charity events to their shared passion for sports, especially football, the two have long been seen as allies in the public eye. But as a major event looms, the tides are shifting, and it looks as though they are about to go head-to-head in a way no one expected. The setup: a growing rift. For years, David Beckham and Prince William have been seen as two peas in a pod, linked by their mutual respect for the sport of football and their shared role as influential figures in British society. Beckham, an icon of the sport, has long been a prominent advocate for football's growth both in the UK and internationally. Prince William, meanwhile, has taken on a more diplomatic role, using his position to support initiatives that promote mental health awareness and the development of young football players through the Football Association. Their camaraderie appeared unshakable, with the two often appearing at high-profile events, collaborating on charitable ventures, and celebrating the successes of English football. However, beneath the surface, tensions have been building. A major catalyst for the rift began when Beckham became a prominent figure behind the scenes of the launch of the European Super League, ESL, a controversial proposal that rocked the world of football. Prince William, ever the advocate for the traditional structure of English football, made his opposition clear, publicly voicing his disapproval of the idea and calling for reforms to protect the integrity of the sport. What followed was a war of words, with Beckham finding himself in the crosshairs of some of the sport's purists, including Prince William. While Beckham defended his position, emphasizing the potential benefits for clubs and players in terms of financial stability, William took a more cautious stance. To many, it seemed as though the two were drifting into separate camps. The tensions began to build. The tension between the two was initially subtle, but it became more apparent in the lead-up to a major charity football match. Organized in part by Prince William's charity, the Royal Foundation, the event was set to bring together some of the world's best players for a day of fun and fundraising. However, the inclusion of Beckham's new project, a rival charity event, threw a wrench into the plans. Beckham, ever the businessman, had started his own football-related charity initiative focused on young talent, intending to rival the royal event. Prince William's camp saw Beckham's new venture as an encroachment on their territory. There were whispers that Beckham was trying to outdo the royal event, drawing attention away from the cause and putting the royal family in a difficult position. The media quickly latched onto the story, with pundits speculating that this was not just about charity, but a deeper personal conflict. Insiders claimed that Beckham felt sidelined by Prince William's increasing influence in football-related philanthropy, while William was concerned that Beckham's celebrity-driven ventures were diluting the genuine mission behind their shared charitable goals. The clash of titans. The moment everyone had been waiting for arrived during a major summit about football's future, which was set to take place at Buckingham Palace. It was rumored that Beckham and Prince William would both be in attendance, and speculation reached a fever pitch about the possibility of an explosive showdown. The summit was meant to discuss the future of football in Britain, focusing on youth development, mental health, and diversity within the sport. But with the growing tension between the two men, many were curious to see how the event would unfold. Behind closed doors, the two men had been involved in heated discussions about the direction of football in the country. Beckham, a former Manchester United star and England captain, had always been an advocate for expanding the game's reach globally, emphasizing commercial opportunities that would benefit not just the clubs but the players as well. Prince William, however, had a much more measured approach, prioritizing the grassroots and community elements of the game. It was clear that their visions for the sport had begun to diverge, and with their personal stakes so high, the stakes at the summit were even higher. The Royal Foundation and Beckham's breakaway move. The situation reached a boiling point when Beckham announced a partnership with a major international football network that would allow his charity to expand its global reach, bypassing some of the more traditional British sporting bodies, including those closely linked to the royal family. The move was seen by many as a direct challenge to Prince William's Royal Foundation, which had long been the go-to entity for football-related charity work.